one step behind. Wishing I could read your mind, but I'm ready. Yeah, never ready.
I had an eating disorder.
I wish I could have made it stop. The first time that you stood me up, I wasn't ready.
It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Never ready.
We are going to the beach. I have been here over a week and I have not been to the beach. Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and you may have noticed with the previous clips that I am on a little roadie with my dad, who is driving right now. So we're on our way from Busselton to Perth, and Busselton is about, I want to say, 2.5 hours away from Perth, and Perth is the somewhat major city of Western Australia. So we're up here because we have a birthday brunch to go to. So essentially my brother-in-law, I'm just going to call him my brother-in-law, they're not married yet, but they're going to get married. My brother-in-law's birthday is today, so we're going to go have breakfast with his immediate family, my dad and my sister, and obviously my little nephew Oski. And I'm actually really excited because this is the first family thing that I have done with my side of the family in a very long time, for like a birthday celebration. And yes, I know like it's not necessarily, you know, like my immediate family, but Jimmy's still family, so that counts. And I'm going to be with my family, like my sister, my dad and my nephew. And so I am just really excited because I miss out on these times all the time. Even Amanda's family, they live about 5 hours away from where we live, so we don't get to do this. So this is just like extra special for my heart. And so yes, so we are driving. We're going to go to a place in Fremantle called Bib and Tucker. I think I've been there before, I just can't, when I get there I'll probably remember. If not, like I definitely kind of know where it is. But yes, so come with me for a birthday breakfast. So cute. Hello guys, so it is, I think it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just going for a walk. I've been at my sister's house. We went grocery shopping, and then I came back and I just helped clean up a lot of, not even a lot, what am I talking about? Just help clean up the house a little, tidy, vacuum, clean the kitchen. My sister is very much like me. We are like pretty clean and organization freaks, and she currently has an almost 2-year-old, my nephew Oscar, and she's pregnant right now, so I'm just trying to like help her as best I can. Well, they're gonna have some people over later tonight for my brother-in-law's birthday, but right now I'm going for a walk because it gets to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I just absolutely hit a wall. I feel so tired. I really just think it's the remaining of the jet lag, and so I just force myself to work, force myself to move, and that seems to do the trick. So I thought that while I'm walking, I can get a little sun on my body, which would be quite nice, and also have my sun hat on to keep protected because it's pretty hot. But yeah, so it has been a really good day, a really busy day. Breakfast was so nice. I so enjoyed that. Had a great breakfast, had a great coffee, and I also at the grocery store had a chocolate egg, one of those like cream little chocolate eggs. So happy about that. That just made my day. And I'm just walking around my sister's new neighborhood here in Perth. I'm not too familiar with this area, so I'm just walking around looking at the houses, and I'm just going to listen to a podcast. Wow guys, so I actually unpacked, and this is my sister's spare bedroom. I think this is actually going to be Oscar's future bedroom, but anyway, so this is the space. It's so cute, so incredibly cozy. Let me just, there we go. Beautiful queen size bed, drawers that I'm not using. This is for my future niece, so I don't want to use that. I want to keep it nice and pretty because I just bought this. I have my shoes, I have all of my like toiletries, hats, cable things, then I have my PJs and my beach towel, and then over here I just kind of have like my supplements, just like tripod stuff, drawers, undies, pajamas. Then I have this for all of my active wear, which is like kind of cool. Let me just get this gimbal, active wear. And then I have handbags and just like baggy curling iron stuff, which I could actually probably put this tripod in there because it looks a bit weird just sitting at the top. And then I have bikinis, nice tops and bottoms. And then this drawer I'm not using. So yeah, so cozy. And it's actually, put you guys down here. Actually, no, that probably won't work. But this actually the first time I have unpacked since being in Australia. So it's actually quite nice to feel like everything has a little spot. And I didn't unpack at my dad's house, because honestly, I just felt like I was super busy and could not find the time. But funnily enough, I found the time today. Like I felt like I was just chilling, and I haven't chilled in a little while. So I was like, let me go do a little bit of organizing so that I can have a really effective week and really effective tomorrow as well.
Bungalow, she feels so young.
Good morning guys! I just picked up my rental car. It is Sunday the 1st of Feb, and I have the cutest little car. I did the surprise thing where you just get like a surprise car, so basically kind of whatever they have, if they have like a big car, a little car, and I got this cutest little, I think it's a Toyota Corolla, but it is so cute and it's so cozy and so tiny, but also kind of low to the ground. So I'm gonna have to be very careful of those corners and also those speed bumps. But I have been to the gym, done a little bit of work this morning. It is time to go to the water. We are going to the beach. I have been here over a week and I have not been to the beach. We had a little cool front that came through. It just wasn't ideal beach weather, and then I've been busy, but today is my day to go to the ocean, and my soul, my body just needs it and I can't wait. So let's go.
the bungalow, she felt so young. The night she was much younger than the other. Feeling like a prisoner there in the light. She stood.
Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning, and I apologize if I'm speaking a little low. I'll just try and bring the camera a little bit closer to me. But funnily enough, I am at a Starbucks, which I think just is kind of cool. I know Starbucks in Australia isn't like a massive thing at all, but funnily enough, there is a Starbucks super close to my sister's house, and I have just a lot of work to do this morning with like client work. So I was like, well, hopefully the Starbucks is like the American Starbucks, and there's like free Wi-Fi, plenty of sitting, and this place is free Wi-Fi, plenty of plenty of seating. And then also I ordered a venti, so it's funny to say like venti grande because in Australia we don't use those terms. But it is 6:30 in the morning, guys, and I have been here since about 5:30. I've just done a little bit of social media work, and now I am just focusing on my clients. So I'm going to be here for at least another hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm super excited because it's going to be very productive. And then I am going to go train, which I cannot wait. I went to a really nice gym yesterday that I popped into we filmed just a little bit of it, and it was just really cool as far as like the setting. People were really nice as well, so that was really nice. And then I saw people filming there too, so I was like, okay, I think filming is allowed here, but I'm going to ask today because I'm going to film my glute and hamstring workout, which I'm super excited to do. Don't mind me, I'm just epically trying to untangle my 100,000 necklaces that I have on me at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be my day. I'm hoping to get a lot of work done, and then after I finish training, I will come back to my computer and do some editing and also some client replies. Other than that, it's just going to be such a beautiful day, so I'm definitely going to get outside and go for a really nice walk today as well in the sun, which I've just been loving. I wonder if there's like maybe a walking path that's like a longer walking path that I could go to, but I'm not too sure. I have to ask my sister because I'm not too familiar with this particular area. I'm really familiar with like the ocean side of Perth. So I used to live in Scarborough, and then before Scarborough I used to live in after Scarborough I used to live in a place called Leederville. Leederville was very much in the city, but it was also very much like it was really quickly to get to like Scarborough, to get to Trigg. And so when I was living on that side, I would always go to Trigg and go walking along the beach. I'm gonna do that probably Thursday morning, I think. But that being said, I don't really know this area. This area is a lot closer to the hills of Perth, which actually is where like my whole family is from. So I'm familiar with it, but I'm not familiar with it. It's a lot more bush, which is fine. It's a beautiful area, so beautiful. But I also think that today I do want to go to Sephora as well. And I don't know if this is like a thing, maybe you guys can help me, but I'm noticing on especially my legs, that I think I need some sort of glycolic acid or something to like really exfoliate my legs, because I just noticed a bit of like creping, I think that's what you call it, but I think it's more so just because my legs are like dry, but I think there's a lot of dry skin on there. So I want to do some homework and find out if there is like a body version of glycolic acid that you put on your legs, and I know there is, because I know that at home I have a glycolic acid that I like to use and as a body wash, and it works amazing, by the way. But because I haven't had it, I've really noticed my legs just looking like a little bit dry and a little bit crepey, I think they call it. I'm not too sure, but I don't like it. So I'm going to try and go to maybe like Sephora, if there's like a Sephora here. I think they also have what's called like a Mecca. I think Mecca is like a thing here. I'm not too sure. I've never shopped from Mecca. But anyway, we're going to find out exactly what that's going to look like, and I'll take you guys along with me if I decide to go. If I do go, it'll be after my training session. But other than that, I'm just going to get to work at this really cute little space. No one's here, so it's nice. There's people like ordering coffee, but other than that, no one's here. So let's get to work. I'm sorry if you can hear the very like obnoxious music in the background, but I just parked and I'm on my way into Carousel Westfield Shopping Centre. I used to go here all the time. As mentioned before, I really wanted to go to Sephora to see if they have what I've learned now is glycolic body pads. I should do the trick for my crepey skin. I'm also gonna get a coffee and just kind of like roam around. I don't really need anything, so I don't want to buy anything that I don't have to, but I am gonna have a little look and get my steps in, and then I'm gonna drive home and get back to work.
She felt so young the night she was much younger than the other, feeling like a prisoner there in the light. She stood, she knew they couldn't miss her, and then they took her rest, walked over life like,
Hey guys, so I was running a little bit late and it is still Monday afternoon and I just got out of a chiro appointment. So when I lived in Perth, I had one shoulder injury, or just like, you know, from the time that I lived there. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, I had one shoulder injury and I had one hip injury, and I had always gone and seen Trevor, and I totally don't know his last name. I forgot. Trevor. Anyway, he is from Perth Sports Chiro. Really great guy. He helped me a lot with my injury. He does obviously chiropractic work, and then he will do some soft tissue work. So I have a little bit of an issue with my shoulder that I did hurt many years ago, and once the cool thing is that I saw him initially and he really helped put me in a right path to make it better. And so he did some work on it, and he thinks that it is actually my bicep tendon. And when he was doing some work on the bicep tendon, I was like, oh, I can feel that. And he thinks, but yeah, it's probably what I think he called it, a slap tear. If I wanted to, I could most certainly go get it, like some MRI work done, but even then, like, the thing would be surgery. So I manage it really well. There's just some movements that really do definitely hurt a bit more, i.e. when I am doing a side plank. So when I'm in Pilates, I'm doing a side plank. But that also being said, when you're doing a side plank, that's a lot of weight on your shoulder as well, and I really just have to like suppress my scapula, so bring my scapula down and really stabilize it sometimes when I'm doing like some rear delt work. It's really interesting. But anyway, so I just saw him and I already feel like I can move my neck. I have not had a chiropractic appointment since I left Australia. Maybe one in the US, but it was nothing like the way that Trevor really looks at your body and really does like a really good assessments. Doesn't do like a shit ton of manipulations if you don't need it, but just does really good assessments. Oh, so yeah guys, so I need to drive back home to my sister's house, but I kind of just wanted to have a little chit chat just to kind of tell you how the trip has been so far. And the trip has been really good. I really enjoyed it. My type A personality has definitely struggled a little bit with some of the not so routine, you know, like I stay with my dad and then kind of build a little routine, and then I've obviously come up to Perth and then I'm trying to build a bit of a routine but still spend time with family. So I kind of knew that that would be hard for me, just kind of navigating that. But I think I'm never going to be happy in both lanes, you know, like it's just going to be is what it is. Just get your work done, spend time with family, do both. And I'm sure like this is what, gosh, like parents feel like with kids, you know, so, and they do an amazing job at that. So I just have to, I think, just chill a little bit. I put like a lot of care into a lot of things. Not that I'm not going to put care into things, but I just kind of have to accept that it's not going to be quite perfect. and I just really struggle with that because I don't think I have perfectionism. I don't want to label myself as a perfectionist, but I definitely have just a high standard that I like to keep myself at, and I have a high standard that I like to keep my business at, and a high standard that I like to keep my relationships at. So it's just been a little bit tough trying to navigate that realm of like family, work. But that being said, I've really enjoyed my time here. I do miss America, and I do love Australia. Australia is amazing. Like, there's so many beautiful things about it, but there's also something to be said about, you know, Houston and Texas. And I may have said this before, but if not, I'm just going to say it again. One thing that I really appreciate Houston for, I think America in general, and maybe it depends on where you are as well, but I just feel like if you can think it, you can do it. And I really appreciate that thinking in America, because it doesn't squash you into thinking that you have to maybe be more traditional. And there is definitely more traditional values, but I just really feel like in America, if you can think it, you can do it. And I just really appreciate that. And I've actually heard that in the Gold Coast is probably more similar to that American vibe, where it's like, if you can think it, you can do it. So that would be really cool. Like, maybe Perth, Busselton just isn't where I am going to find a lot of that opportunity. But I don't know, it's just like a vibe thing. So I definitely miss Houston. I miss just, you know, my friends, and I miss my routines there, and I definitely miss my boys. I miss them so much. It makes me so sad. But I know that they've just been looked after by the most amazing people, which are Amanda's mum and dad. And Amanda's mum and dad are such loving, caring people. I'm so thankful for them. I'm very thankful I have them in my life. I'm not just saying that because they're like my in-laws. Like, they're generally just, they love hard. But yeah, so it is 5:23. I want to go home. I don't smell, but you know what, like, I need a shower. It's really hot here in Australia. It's not humid, so that's really nice, but it's just really hot. So I've just been trained, and I went for like a quick 30-minute walk before I had this appointment because I needed to get some steps in, and I just really need a shower, but I tried to get myself together for this appointment. So I'm going to go home and probably just eat some food. I'm definitely going to have an early night tonight because I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night because I went to bed quite late. I woke up super early. Tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up super early again, and I'm going to have a potential client phone call with a potential client at 7 a.m, which is going to be like a Monday afternoon their time in Houston. But also this means, guys, if I do get this new client, I am officially going to have like a wait list. I think I'm going to do a wait list. But if I get this new client, I am going to be at my first like capacity point, and I am so excited. Like, that is just so amazing, and just to know that I have a full amount of clients, I'm so thankful for that. So that's gonna be really cool. That's like a big milestone for me. I had this goal of how many clients I wanted, and this is the first goal, and I want to get to like a first like amount of clients, and then I just really want to ensure everyone is just not working like clockwork to a certain degree. And when I say clockwork, clients aren't going to work like, you know, do everything perfectly, but I just more mean like they know what they need to do. Like, they know when their check-in is done, they know where their progress is done, they know when I'm checking in. So just there's like a good flow of things. Obviously when you onboard new clients, sometimes it can take a client maybe like 1 to 2 weeks to really get settled into routines, and it's a lot of me like, you know, helping them, supporting them, and I'm going to continue to do that. But like I said, I'm just so happy because I will be at capacity with clients. And I'll probably, at that point, only, if a client leaves me, then I'll advertise to advertised to fill their position. But that's so cool. I'm so excited. I'm feeling very excited. I'm also just feeling like so grateful as well. And I'm also just really loving coaching. There was a time where I wasn't loving coaching, but it's because I was just not in a great place mentally, and I was really feeling burnt out from a lot of things. But I also was doing things in my personal life that weren't helping my professional life, and vice versa. And it took me having to step away to really look at everything and be like, okay, no, moving forward, this is exactly what I need to do. So I am very excited that I was able to do that, because I'm in this place, you know, with my clients where I feel like it's just like this beautiful coaching client synergy. I'm not only coaching my clients on like nutrition and training, I'm really trying to help them understand obviously education and knowledge, and I'm really trying to help them understand their mindset, their emotions, and how things are tied in. And you can't have that without doing nutrition coaching. You can't have that without doing movement coaching. Like, there is a mental element to it, there's an emotional element to it. And so I think with some of the stuff that I've been through, and like even before that, you know, oh my gosh, like classic example is I had an eating disorder, you know, for like, I was like 4 years, and I was like dead set, this is going to be the rest of my life, like I'm happy to die from this. And I was able to pull myself out of it, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. But what I learned from that season of my life, I can somewhat apply it to my coaching, as far as I can really relate to my clients when they say they don't feel confident, when they don't have that self-love. I can relate to my clients when they say they have that anxiety or they have that depression. I can relate to my clients when all they can see are like the bad points of their body that only they can see. You know, I could totally get that. And I think I just get that anyway. I think just as being, you know, in today's world, we just do that anyway. But I can understand it to a level where you're just absolutely disgusted at what you're looking at, you know. So it really has helped me become a better coach, because I can relate to it. So anyway, that's like that long story short. But okay guys, let's go home, let's eat some food, let's have a shower, and then let's go to bed.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Oscar. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hooray! Wow. Slide? Yeah. Whee!
Oh, that looks good.
Whoa.
Wow.
More presents?
Okay. Presents.
You have more presents? What's this one here?
I got tons of soul, I'm a true collectible. Famous, so famous, #1 desirable. I do what I want, when I want, and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air, that's how I roll. I got tons of soul, I'm a true collectible. Famous, so famous, #1 desirable. I do what I want, when I want, and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air, that's how I roll. I got change to throw, I don't care about no gold. Better, so much better, flipping incredible. Always on the show, so they know that I still got Yeah, top of the world. And top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. And top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. And top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. And top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. When I hear him come like my fuse and then ba-bum. Later, see you later, I'm about to blow this up. You can sing my song if you want, I know you want it. It's always kinda funny, yeah, cause you know I'm a superstar on the sky to lead you on. Haters gonna hate, it's a proof of how they love. They can bring me down, nah, nah, nah. They are jealous of me and my umbrella, yeah, they love me so. This is me, I'm so royal, and you all wanna be round. Yeah, you all wanna be round. Round a champion, a champion. I'm royal, and top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. And top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. I get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not, there is a moment meant for us. And now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested, open your eyes, let's get it done.
Hey guys, I just got home from a really beautiful catch up with my friend. We've been friends for like 10 plus years, and so it was just so nice catching up with her. And then, as you would have seen, I went for a beautiful walk. I just took like an extra 20 minutes to go for a nice walk because I just got back to my sister's house and I know that I'm going to be at the computer probably until like 6 o'clock at night just doing some things, which is totally fine. I have a YouTube to edit, and then I also just have some client work to get done, like nothing too crazy, just like inbox replies. So I thought I would end off this vlog. So fun spending a few days with you for this Perth vlog. I have enjoyed just showing you what my world kind of looks like up in the city compared to, you know, more of that Busselton vibe. But I am really trying to grow this channel. I would so appreciate it if you could like, comment, or subscribe. I'm really trying to grow this community, grow this channel. And if you do have any questions, you know, in regards to nutrition training Australia, please comment below. I will do my best to answer them as best as I can. But that being said, have an absolutely amazing day, have an amazing week, and remember, if it is to be, it's up to me.
I'm always one step behind, wishing I could read your mind, but I'm ready.